We are Iowa's most accurate forecast.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Our WASP friends still hanging out on our Sky Tracker 5 in downtown Des Moines. It's a warm and muggy day, 83 degrees in Des Moines right now. The dew point at 77. There are only a handful of days this humid throughout the entire year, and today is going to be one of those. So that's pushing our heat index in Des Moines to 92, and there's not much of a breeze out there to help us out either. Fairly light right now at 8 miles per hour. Grinnell's up to 88 already. Ottumwa 86. Meanwhile, Carroll has had a little bit more cloud cover over the past couple of hours, so you're at 79 there right now, but that's also where the dew point is, so incredibly humid in Carroll. We have a dew point in 81 in Creston, upper 70s elsewhere, including Des Moines and Ames. So everyone experiencing the humid air today. That combined with warm weather will lead to some rather hot conditions by this afternoon. The heat index already in the triple digits just east of Des Moines, and I think we'll be there in Des Moines pretty soon throughout this afternoon, especially in southern, central, and eastern Iowa, more so than northwest Iowa. We'll be experiencing a very hot and humid afternoon. Those heat index numbers fall to the 80s by late this evening, but even up to about 9 o'clock or so, we could be feeling like we are in the 90s here in Des Moines. Forecast high in Des Moines today is 92 degrees. Same for Ottumwa, Grinnell, and Ames. 80s for folks farther to the north and to the west. Here's the situation right now. We have a boundary that's going to be kind of stalling out, so we'll call it a stationary front. That's moving into western Iowa right now. That will stall out pretty much stretching from southwest to northeast Iowa later on today. That might be what helps trigger some strong storms. Area of low pressure in Minnesota will be pushing farther to the north. Not seeing much on the radar right now. There are some light rain showers in Calhoun and Pocahontas counties, but as for thunderstorms, the next few hours we're probably not going to see much. It's going to be late this afternoon through tonight that we'll have a chance at some strong, potentially severe storms. That's why we have a level 2 risk for severe weather across basically our entire viewing area, and farther to the east in far northeast Iowa into Wisconsin, a level 3 risk where severe weather is most likely. But if we get any storms to develop later today or this evening, they could quickly become severe because we have a lot of instability in place. It's just a matter of when and where those storms develop. I think they're probably going to hold off until after 4 p.m. But once they get going, they could become severe rather quickly. These are going to be scattered, so not everyone is going to see rain at all over the next 24 hours. But if you do, there is a threat for large hail and damaging wind gusts. So our Futurecast model has those developing initially in east central Iowa late this afternoon through the evening hours. For many of us in central Iowa, it may not be until after midnight that we have a chance, at least a better chance, at some scattered thunderstorms. The severe threat at that point will be winding down a little bit. For the first part of Wednesday, it should be dry. Fast forward to the afternoon and evening, isolated storms will be possible. We'll have a similar situation on Thursday, dry during the morning and likely in the afternoon, and then thunderstorms possible during the evening hours. Each of those storms, Wednesday and Thursday, could pose at least a low-end threat for severe weather as well. We get past Thursday, things are looking a lot better. Dry, lower humidity, and comfortable temperatures Friday through early next week. Forecast highs at that point should hover right around the mid-80s. So a good chunk of the state fair, Sabrina, is looking pretty nice, but day one could be hot with a chance at some storms.